Hey YouTube, it's me, Mz Nappyloves, and I just took some time to come to you all, to talk to you all, tell you what's new in my life and what's going on. So, here we go. So, Mz Nappyloves had her little breakdown. There's no secret in that. Everybody that knows me and that has been around me for these couple of days and or week have seen the effects of me being stressed the fuck out, okay? I couldn't stop crying last week. My stress has been due to my book and the things that's going on with my book. So I decided to make this video to tell my story about getting this book published and getting this book on its way to doing my book signing. I'm having a book signing June the 4th at, well, you know what? You can send me a message if you would like an invite to that, because I really don't know who's following me. And I have some ideas of some toxic people in my life that might be following me on this site. And I don't want them to interfere with my good time. So just send me a message, and I'm having a book signing on June the 4th. So I decided to make this video just to tell y'all what's been going on with me and what's going on with this book. This book is what's been going on with me. So on the 21st of April, I decided, boom, I'm going to self-publish. I didn't just type out this story and decided to upload it and nothing. I was smart. I copyrighted. I had it copyrighted. I paid an editor to edit it and kind of fix it up, because I'm not so good at spelling a lot of words right. However, I'm very creative with the stories that I come up with in my mind. So like most writers, you know, we're not really good at grammar, which is shocking because we decided to write. So I did those steps, and on April, and I've been going through this process. The person took a good little while. I will in no way discredit this person. But because I know that it was worse than what it was, but I do not feel like they adequately did their job. So I got it edited, and I was just like, it needs to be Kindle ready. I know I said that to the person, because after I said, I'm like, damn, who the hell says Kindle ready? Well, Kindle ready mean to me that it'll be ready to go on the Kindle, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to self-publish through Kindle and Amazon and CreateSpace. And I'm just going to do it because I'm just the type, I could do many things, but sometimes I get frustrated at the end of it and I don't finish. I want to finish it, and I had to push myself to finish it. Like, I got tired of talking about this book. I got tired of going through with this book. I just wanted to be completed. And I know that about myself. So that was my issue. So I told the woman that, and she submitted it back to me. She said, you know, you just need to add in those little lines to separate different people's talking. You know, when it jumps from one person talking to another person talking. That's how I wrote my book. So I went in and I did that, and I thought that, okay, everything's going to be all right. And I put the book out there, and guess what? My shit was messed up. Not only was it messed up because it had errors in it. Like, let's see, let me find a good page for you. Like, it had some words spelled wrong in it. Let me see this. This is a copy of my book. Okay. Now, you might be asking, Mz Nappyloves, why is it writing inside of this book? Well, it's a long story. I'm going to try to condense it for you. So, when I put my book out, April the 21st, I put it on CreateSpace. And on CreateSpace, they make it possible for you to see your book in this format. I made this cover. I just picked this cover because I like the flowers. They jumped out to me. They said something to me. I've never seen this flower before, and I made it up. And when they make it in book format, then people can buy it. So April 21st, when I put out that I brought it, I have it available, and that I'm a published author. Some of my friends, some people that I know, they brought the book, of course, to support because they've heard about this book over the months and years and weeks and days. And so when they brought it, they also brought it on Kindle. I had a couple of people that brought it on Kindle. I sold a couple of books. So I only had sold a hard part of the book. Three copies of it. And Kindle was like 3 or 4. So I was just happy, and I like that. So my good friends, they came to me and they told me, Deanne, did you pay that lady to edit your book? You need to go back and get your money back because this is ridiculous that you got missing words. It's saying she when it's supposed to say he. Is this, is that, is that. And I really thought my friends were nitpicking. I went back and forth with this. I called the woman. I talked to her, and she was like, I didn't know you were gonna put it out, and oh my God, I'll help you, and oh my God, this and this, that, and other, and it's gonna be okay. It just needs some formatting. There shouldn't be no missing words. It's probably the way you got it set up to format on there. All this different stuff she says to me. So she never did call me back, and I didn't call her back because I'm the type of person, I don't want to deal with stressful things and things that make me unhappy. I'd rather just say, okay, I learned that lesson. I'm not going to take the woman to court. I know that I can. I'm not going to blemish her name. Hopefully no one asks me how I felt about my experience. So I ended up having to get a really good friend of mine. And, so then, by the way, the font on my book was wrong. When you're typing up a book, if you have a Mac and you're about to put it on Create Space, you have to it's a setting on the side. Like, pretend this is on the computer. Okay, this is your story. On the side over here, it's a format on there called A5. You have to put it on A5, formatting the margins for a 5x8 book. And when you have to make sure that document that you sending them is in that format, or it's going to come out really small. So the 3 people who brought this book from me, they got it in small print. Create Space doesn't tell me who those 3 people are. And those 3 people didn't even call me to tell me that I got a book with ant-sized print on it that I can't read. So now I got books out there that are so small nobody can read them. I guess that was a good thing because I also had books out there with misspellings, lowercase letters where they shouldn't be. Just all messed up. But on the Kindle, I had one person actually buy it, read it, and review it, and love the book. My friends loved the book. They knew what I was talking about. So I had a lot going on. I had a friend of mine go through this book. I printed it out when I finally figured out how to get it normal print so that you could see it. And I gave him a book, and he took a whole week and fixed it, marked it up. So I took that and I fixed my own manuscript, and I resubmitted it to Create Space. Now the time is ticking because I had this book signing coming up. And I need the books here before the book signing. So I was worried about that. And I was worried about having the money to purchase the books because I'm doing this on my own. I'm not publishing through anybody else. So I ordered the books, and I fixed it to the best of my ability. And I'm confident in it. But it's been a lot. So my advice to you, if you're writing a book, have somebody check what you have at it. And always order a proof of your book before you tell anybody else. Review your book. But that's kind of hard because if you knew what was wrong with it, you wouldn't have anything wrong with it. You wouldn't need an editor. So give it to somebody that's going to school, that's in college, for maybe writing or reading or something, or speech studies, somebody in college, and have them read your book and mark it up. Save yourself a whole lot of stress, time, money, tears, and anxiety. My book is now corrected, and I will be having a book signing on June the 4th. So I ask for all of my 22 followers to support me, even if you can't be there. Get a book on Amazon. Show Mz Nappyloves you love her. Because y'all got to like me at least to follow me.